This is today's AEW Dynamite full show results video, which takes place at Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, and the show opens by the MJF when he comes out with 4 pretty ladies in black cocktail dresses accompanying him to the ring. MJF mocks the crowd for thinking Bret Hart was entertaining and claims Shawn Michaels was better, and says we're here to celebrate the most important day in recorded history, his birthday. He said after he tapped Bryan Danielson out to become the undisputed best professional wrestler in the world, he's no longer merely a man, now he's Iron Man. Then Haba Nijala plays and a bunch of dudes comes to the ring with a chair to lift Max up and dance appropriately, and then Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin interrupted MJF, and they said they want a match with MJF. MJF tells him he's thankful he took time out of his busy schedule of getting into locker room brawls with everyone, and he said that he's heard enough and takes his hat off, and Darby points out he looks like shit from the black eye. Friedman tries to recover with quips, but one about Sammy's serial monogamy backfires when Guevara points out his fiancée left him. Then he slaps Jack on his way out, a brawl breaks out, and MJF gets knocked off the apron and into his own cake. Then we saw a match between Hangman Adam Page and Dark Order versus Blackpool Combat Club, and the result of this match was Blackpool Combat Club won the match by submission with a body scissor sleeper hold from Jon Moxley on Stu Grayson. Post-match, Mox switches his grip for the Bulldog Choke, Uno tries to make the save but gets overwhelmed, and finally, the Beaver Boys arrive and Blackpool Combat Club take their leave. Then we saw a match between Jade Cargill versus Nicole Matthews for the AEW TBS Championship, and the result of this match was Jade Cargill defeated Nicole Matthews by pinfall with the Jaded finishing move, and retained the TBS title. Post-match, Renee Paquette interviews Jade and asks her what kind of challenger she's looking for next, and Jade responds by backing her into the corner and pointing out that she's from Canada. Cargill grandstands on the mic some more, and then comes Taya Valkyrie, and she and Jade square up. Layla Gray gets involved but decides better of it, and Jade leaves. Layla tries to attack and Taya hits her own Jaded on Gray. Then backstage, Absolute Ricky Starks is interviewed, and he says he's glad Juice Robinson is jealous and he deserves the attention. Juice is part of Bullet Club, which was great in 2015, but maybe he should stand on his own 2 feet now, and he should probably learn better about getting involved in groups, but here he is doing it again, and he tells Juice to bring it, anytime, any place. Then we saw a match between Jeff Jarrett versus Orange Cassidy for the AEW International Championship, and the result of this match was Orange Cassidy defeated Jeff Jarrett by pinfall with the Orange Punch, retaining the AEW International Championship. Then the Outcasts make their entrance and get on the mic, and Ruby Soho wants to tell us a story. Once upon a time, the grass was greener here at AEW, until a couple of dogs, bitches, came along and pissed all over the grass. Soraya says we show bitches that aren't housebroken that AEW is their house, and we should all be kissing the ground they walk on because without them there's no division. Then Toni Storm says she wore the interim title with a smile on her face, but no one appreciated her, and meanwhile our current champion cheated to beat her and we all loved it. They're having too much fun going through each entitled rookie one after one, from Willow Nightingale to Riho to Dr. Britt Baker, DMD to Jamie Hayter. Team DMD runs in and quickly gets overwhelmed by that damn numbers game, no future for one of them, Storm 0 for the other, and then Riho, Sky Blue, and Willow Nightingale run in and make the save. In the main event of the show, we saw trios match between the House of Black versus Jericho Appreciation Society versus the Elite for the AEW World Trios Championship, and the result of this match was House of Black won the match by pinfall with Dante's Inferno from Brody King on Daniel Garcia and retained the trios title. Post-match, Jake Hager strides down the entrance ramp to check on his pals, and he rushes the ring but gets overwhelmed by the House of Black. Hangman Page and Blackpool Combat Club end up brawling toward the ring, and the Elite has Hangman's back again. Blackpool Combat Club turns walk away and Hangman slowly turns to see the Elite as the show goes off the air.